Hello everybody, my name's Nephilim. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. And we're going to go ahead and finish up the
Are you ready to
origin
go?
story here. I am.
Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately.
Move on to the next part. I may only do like a couple parts to this for today. It's going to be a long series of Let's Plays anyway. I can afford to kind of drag it out. Never enter battle with your bare hands. It would be awesome if you could.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so
Oh,
forward,
hello.
Duncan.
Have you brought lunch?
We'll be shedding blood together after all.
Awesome.
Ho
You're
there,
just in
friend.
time for part
Might I know your
2
name?
of my Dragon Age Origins. Oh, what's that? Oh, that came from UPS today while you were out. I am Link, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
The city of Denerim.
As do I. Though I've not been in the palace for some time. Do you come from the alienage? Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there.
You have no idea how bad it is, do you?
You think I care nothing about these things, but I do. I suppose trust will only come with proof. Things will change once we defeat the Darkspawn.
Kalen's actually
in
a
the
pretty cool
alienages
guy.
and all through Ferelden. For now, we must attend to war. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You have no idea how greatly the Wardens will benefit from this guy in their ranks. Too kind, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Sounds like the blight is almost over.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Oh, just wait.
Disappointed, Your
Oh,
Majesty?
you won't see it.
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do.
Well, that
I
will
must go before Loghain sends out a search
technically
party.
happen in a certain way.
Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Just not now. It won't happen now.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Perhaps this isn't really a blight after all.
So some believe, but I disagree. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Thank you, but probably won't be eating while I'm playing. I will definitely drink. Excellent choice. I'll save this for after I'm done with this part. No. Not intentionally. Well, I kind of am advertising the amazingness of Dragon Age. And please don't mess with anything. I don't know if it'll mess up the recording. Okay. So, why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
I can't remember how I made him look when I first made him to start doing the writing and stuff. I can't remember how I made him look. I guarantee you. Huh? Oh, I know, that'd be great. But good God, that's all the way out in frickin' Kirkwall. It's one thing for the champion who actually lives in Kirkwall, and the other for the Inquisitor who goes everywhere. I most certainly am. Yeah, but one of the big points that they raise in this is that you cannot leave Ferelden, not while the Blights are going on, or else it'll all fall apart. King's Guard. Let's go talk to Loghain, shall we?
You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State your business.
By the way, for those of you who don't know how the noble hierarchy goes, a Teyrn is even higher than a Jarl. They're pretty much second only to the king. Is the Teyrn inside? What is he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
I would like an audience with the Teyrn, please.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Improved coercion. I don't
Yes,
care what
is
kind of
it?
character you make, you better get yourself
Duncan's
some
new
coercion.
Grey Warden, I assume.
Not Grey Warden yet.
You impressed His Majesty nonetheless. He could not contain his excitement over your meeting. Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
He did a lot more than that with the Grey Wardens.
Marek respected the Grey Wardens. They have an
Yeah, they call
honored
him.
place in the hearts of our people. But Marek would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle.
I have mentioned that
That's not an argument I'll
for if
repeat
anybody
here.
wants to get the inside
You
jokes
have
I
some
plan to be
experience
making,
to bring to the
they'll have to
Wardens,
have read
do you?
all the books and stuff.
You don't seem half as green as most of the men here. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
No, and thank God. I don't know.
If Kaelin has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
And if he doesn't?
Then simply pray.
Loghain. Yeah, that guy has a pretty damn tragic backstory. If you read The Stolen Throne, you'll see it, and it is something else. Wynn is not here. Wynn is over there. She's over there. That's what I meant by not here. She's not like
This
over
isn't
there.
good. I hate
She's
to
way
waste
over
such a
there. I'm
promising
going for the
member of
dog
the breed.
first. I'm gonna
Are
talk
you
to
the new
Wynn.
warden? I could use some help.
Yes, I'm going to help the prisoner. I know enough of everything that goes on and how to do things in this game that I could do a lot. That's... Okay, well, not required. I can't skip them, but I'm going to talk to them, okay? Quit telling me how to do my Let's Play. What's the problem?
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Yeah, that's the thing about... The Mabari growls weakly, but does not challenge you. After you're done, he whimpers plaintively.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Yeah, I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red center.
All white, blood-red center. You know, come to think of it, I've never made this connection before, but that does sound like the dogwood flower. White, blood-red center. The only thing missing from that description is the little thorns in the center and the how the petals look like they've got nails in them. Will the dog be all right without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
Let's see if we can find one.
In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
As I was saying, the thing with Mabari is they were actually bred by mages to be intelligent enough to understand. Teventer mages? Oh yeah, you have to be specific. It's Teventer mages. But they were bred to be intelligent enough to understand and carry out complex orders. And like you meet like two different Mabari throughout the series. The one in this, and the one in Dragon Age 2, and they are ridiculously smart dogs. Like ridiculously smart. You know, I find it interesting that a certain type of medicine can help a dog that swallowed darkspawn blood survive, but that wouldn't help with a human. They're pretty much doomed. There's no hope for them. Well, not really. Yeah, it swallowed darkspawn blood, but it doesn't have all the other stuff that goes into the ritual to make a Grey Warden. Especially not a drop of archdemon blood. That's how. So that's just how it works for the dog.
Did you seriously not read the calling? After we went through the journey.
I went through. Yeah, I read the calling. I know about what happens in the calling. I know that Duncan used daggers. I know he was a bit of an asshole, though he did have one golden moment in the circle.
Greetings, young man.
Huh?
You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not?
He was awesome,
He's
but
not
also
a man
an asshole.
Impressed.
He was a
You should
punk.
be proud.
That's what he
Allow
was.
me
He was
to
a
introduce
punk.
myself. I am Wynn, one of the mages summoned by the king.
And also the greatest healer in all of frickin' Dragon Age. Pleased to meet you.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Okay. Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
I do need to put some in the fridge. You faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
More than you, lady. More than you.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
Known by another name to some. So Darkspawn are just dream spirits?
Sadly, no. They are kin to neither the gentle Fade spirits nor the malevolent demons. Shamefully, they were once the souls of men. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Teventer Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
I'm sorry, but knowing what we know, I cannot listen to this without thinking, that's so adorable. You really think that? Essentially says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to
Many
teach
things.
us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
That woman would have made a hell of a Grey Warden. Okay, so yes, I did read the calling, but... Drink. Take a drink. Don't choke. Yeah, I did read the callings, but I can't remember all the details of it. Is the joining different from Abari?
Life is fleeting,
So it doesn't require all the little details that goes for humans and stuff. It's just regular Darkspawn blood. Well, what is it? Yes, I read the last flight. Yeah, I know how they did it to the Griffins.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
You sit through and read all the codexes on top of everything else. I don't read the codexes. Yeah, which is probably giving you even more insight. I'm supposed to be playing this game and I'm here debating lore with my girlfriend. Very sorry about this, guys. This is going to drag out. Could you move the mouse a bit? I can't see what the time. Okay, move it down off towards... yeah. Okay, then it won't go full screen then. Now I can see how much time I've been doing this. And who are you?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Maybe they did.
Just to give us a good scare. No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
They do. So what? That one frightened me.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I blame the cold. They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okay, yeah. Chief, go find Sir Jory.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I am Link.
Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arlaman. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
Do you have a problem with that?
No, clearly the Grey Wardens pick their recruits on their merits. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Aren't you nervous about fighting Darkspawn?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. As a boy, my mother told us Darkspawn hunted down all children who misbehaved. It is a foolish superstition, I know, but I still shiver when I think of fighting them. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
David said we might be going into the wilds.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
I don't see why they wouldn't have. Really? I didn't know that.
Huh. Someone
That's
finally comes
interesting.
and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna go running around nitpicking every single little thing. I'm not gonna be like absolute thorough. I need to have some actual content. No,
I don't suppose
haven't.
you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
No? Oh, really? Fascinating. Not particularly. Why would I want to help you?
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
They didn't find the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, well, do you want the key or not?
Of course I do. Let's see what I
Just
can
ask
do.
my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
What coat? I see nothing but armor.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of
Of course I'm
guarding
gonna
this
do
deserter.
Awakening too. Why would I
They should have
do...
just hanged him. Put his
In
head on a
fact,
pike as
I
an
might
example.
even do the other DLC. Well, yes, that stuff, but I was referring to... Yes, I was referring to stuff like Witch Hunt, Golems of Angarak, stuff like that. Yeah, I was gonna do those. Yeah, chat.
Don't
Yes.
expect it was an enlightening
She's gonna have a
conversation.
lot of fun interrupting me while I'm trying to do this. He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with,
I
the
know,
only way
and
we'll
now
get
you
that
get
is if I
the
give him
wondrous
mine.
joy of actually watching me in the recording process. You don't get the opportunity to mess with me while I'm recording. So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had
Because I
nothing
want
to
the
do with
stuff
it,
that's in the
though.
chest.
If anyone asks why he's
Not now,
barking, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
So,
Why would they even care if he had
brought
something
me some
to
food,
eat?
have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged.
It's
May
not-
Andraste herself
it might
rain
have
blessings
some
upon you.
voice actor, but that's not Anders.
As I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I've got the key now. And the chest is actually right there, but I can't get it yet because there's a dude right in the way. And I can't get it in a little bit, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait until a certain point in the game to come back and get it, because then the stuff in there that's in the chest gets better. Okay, so yeah, you wanted me to come up here.
Look carefully,
See
man.
this?
This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and
Genlock, to be
smart,
precise.
but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black
They're
as sin
born
and
from
poisonous.
brood mothers,
Don't even touch it.
made from
You get tainted with
dwarves.
that blood, and you may as well slit your throat.
Dwarven women.
We've lost
Yeah,
many
okay,
dogs
yeah.
already.
They'll figure this.
Had to muzzle them to
why,
keep them
why
from
you got
biting.
me to get me to do
It's
this?
a long and painful
Why
way
you
to die.
Why are you quizzing me on this stuff?
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey
Look
Wardens
at
are
this
right.
view.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Yeah, there's lots of. I'm not going to go goodies hunting. because that'll take up more time than I'm already going to take up. But there's a lot of goodies, particularly down that way. I'm going to go talk to Alistair. After I talk to see what the quartermaster has to say. See what the quartermaster
says. You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
To kick your ass. Are you mistaking me for a servant?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... it's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners.
And racism.
I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Just a racist. Let's see. Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand. Let me know what you'd like.
Okay, obviously I've got no gold for anything, but let's see. I can sell those 2 daggers, straight sword, maces, short bow, crossbow. Sell that. Oh, hold on to that, maybe. Sell. What does this do? 4 attack. I'll keep that. Now here's what I really need. What's that? Oh frick, I forgot. There we go. Backpack space. The most important thing you could possibly get. So many chests that I can't unlock because I'm not a rogue. That just doesn't seem fair. That puts the fact that there are chests that you need a rogue to unlock before you could potentially get a rogue companion just puts rogue player characters at a distinct advantage over mages and warriors. It's not fair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
There's that wit.
Speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
I missed my bro.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. The elf from Denerim. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the
I
junior
know you
member
from
of the
past
Order,
experience.
I will be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Like, this guy is easily one of the best companions in the game. Not the best at what he's supposed to do, but this guy is he's my bro. He's my buddy. Yes, I romanced him and Zevran at the same time with my dwarf. Get them both out of the way. Well, I did Zevran as a side thing. Alistair was the main focus. I didn't cheat on Alistair, I cheated on Zevran. I did Zevran first, then Alistair. Oh, come on. Pleased to meet you, my name is Link.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
That would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along.
How would the mage have known that Alistair was
Apparently they didn't
once
get the
Templar?
same speech.
Did they know each other? Like, that'd be doubly awkward, especially if Alistair messed with him once. What about the other group?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yes, both of them.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
Let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Will do. But seriously, this guy is one of the most dependable allies in all of Dragon Age. He will just about always have your back. And he's nearly impossible to get rid of. Though I don't know why anyone would want to get rid of him. Alright, let's do this.
Did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Finally, some action!
Without a doubt. Darkspawn aren't renowned for their willingness to offer up their blood. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
Which doesn't make sense. Why would they keep those at the ass end of Ferelden? Why not at Whitehall? Like, that would be the logical decision. Okay, find the... Okay, and if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Is this part of our joining too?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
Okay, find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alright. So, yeah. Let's go. Off and do the wilds.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Alright. Hope I've got enough potions. Playing this on hard. Alrighty, let's go. Cue the wolves.
Now we're getting rabies flags.
Alright.
Oh dang! I forgot there's one that comes from behind. Is it just me, or are there more wolves than I remember? I don't remember this many wolves. Damn. Okay, yeah. Wolf pelt. Lyrium. Wolf pelt. Lesser lyrium. Wolf pelt. Wolf pelt. You know, I never really did use lyrium potions that much, even playing as a mage. Okay, a letter. Letter to Jogby. I am just going to flat out skip a good portion of this quest. I know where to go. I know what to do.
Who
I'm gonna pretty much cut out the middleman for you guys.
Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Let's see. Sound like a coward to me.
I'm simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
So what is that? Oh, my phone? That's my phone that it finally came in? Oh. Heck, if I'd known that's what that was, I would have friggin' opened it on the spot. Okay, there. Not many humans, maybe.
I know I'm relying on you to protect me. Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense
Alistair's such a cheeky smartass.
I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Alright. Moving on. Now the flower should be right here. Here it is. And actually, you know what? Kind of looking at the flower, it really does look like the dogwood.
Darkspawn. Everyone's as ugly as
Alright, here we go. Our first fight against, well, not mine, but us as a team. You and me, our first time fighting Darkspawn. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Get on your back. Why did you not fall down? Now, here's the thing about Alistair. He's sword and shield, so obviously he's supposed to be the tank. And yet he fights more like DPS warriors. Like, I think we decided, me and Amy were talking about the other day, we were talking about all the different companions in the Dragon Age series and who was the best and worst at their jobs. And we pretty much agreed Alistair is the worst at being a tank. He's a great companion, but he does not do his job very well. If you want a good tank, you have to make your own. Here's an annoying segment. So many archers. Okay, less archers than I remember, but still. A little assistance! No assistance would be most appreciated! Yeah! I'll get him. So you can get off my back. Now it's better than later. Okay, let's see if I've got enough dexterity now where my archery is actually worth down. Can I get to the ladder? So you can get off my back? I can actually hit something with a bow now! I think we work well together. I blinked and missed it. Did Sir Jory go down? Okay. Okay, Rigby's field journal. Yeah, I'm going to skip the whole thing. You're like trying to follow these. It's. Huh? Okay, level up, level up. You're right. I have a bad habit of forgetting to level up. Okay, go ahead, get the last two cunning, get that out of the way. I need to do improved combat training next. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, this quest has you following, chastened trail markers. It's all roundabout.
I'll get on it.
Completely going out of your way.
Die already! Alright, alright.
And I'm just pretty much going to show you where you need to go. Kill these guys. You know, there used to be a glitch where you could pretty much level indefinitely. But if I remember correctly, they patched it. It involved going back to Duncan once you had the vials of blood and just repeatedly talk to him saying, I don't have the treaties yet. You know, we did not stop to take in consideration Davith or Jory in our discussions. Or any of the other Origin companions. From the Origins. It is possible that Jory might actually be the worst two-handed warrior. But if we're only counting like actual permanent companions, then the worst is Iron.
Done with you now.
Okay, so yeah, you'll be following chase and trail markers. I did not find or examine the first one, so they're not showing up. But basically, they'll lead you around somewhere over there to a dead body. It'll have a note that has you come here.
Who told these things to come and play?
Okay, everyone. Run out front. I'm going to do some archery. Okay.
We must be victorious! Say your prayers!
I don't have any actual abilities for archery yet, so okay, you know what, screw it. Sword. Okay, heal.
Watching horror as I rip you apart!
Bonk. Why am I missing all of a sudden? Heal. Alright, Alpha. Okay, you know what? Attack! Beg pardon, you doofus! Elf, attack! Okay, so I may be mistaken. Alistair actually held his own pretty damn well in that fight. He did not take as much. He did not take barely any damage. So he actually probably is better at tanking than we gave him credit for. Iron chest with chainmail boots, a letter, and chastened flat blade. Flat braid, was I about to say? Let me save. Why did I... No. Not new save. Not new save. Carry on. Alright. Now we're gonna get into a slightly tougher fight. One where my archery actually will hopefully come in handy.
No end to these
I find it interesting that this is considered a short bow.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
That's a pretty big bow. Or at least big for him. Way to go, Mr. Emissary. You blew up your own bug.
I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than later.
Ah, I pressed the wrong button. I keep forgetting I have to use the bumpers, not the up and down pads to change characters. I'm having to remember how to play this game all over.
Horror as I rip you apart! Can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back?
I'm gonna die. Oh, you two were a little late to the party. Frick. This is actually a pretty challenging fight. Huh?
In the Port of Extra's other goods.
Oh, I forgot to look at the other goods. Dang it. I forgot about that. Damn. Well, of course, I pretty much used up all my money on a backpack. Okay, so nothing to do here except go straight for the emissary. Okay, now, take these guys out. So he's gonna run back there. Give us a chance to regroup. Skirt me out. Skirt. Go around.
Can I get you a ladder?
Try not to get caught in the traps. Ow. Oh, I'm itchy. I'm itchy. I'm always itchy.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Let's make this quick!
Now's better than later.
Right to the face!
Here we go.
See what you're made of!
Okay, not as tough as I thought it was. It's actually pretty simple if you stay smart about it.
Let's see some blood!
You. Kill it, you. Okay there, Jory? Seem to be getting your butt kicked. Take a minute, let you heal, because we gotta go down that way, and there's gonna be some Genlock rogues.
Twisted creatures.
Any last
You die. Acidic coating. Cultus. Another flower. Some elf fruit. Good soldier. Here's the emissary. Let's see. Map. Let's go back across. Think around this way. Frank. Yeah, this should lead where I want it to go. Auto saving to this area over here. See, this is where the chasing markers. Beg pardon, I'm trying to talk to my audience. The chasing trail markers I told you about, if you follow them, will lead you up this. At least I think they do. I never actually followed them. Okay, maybe I am, but still. Still come up here, find this dead guy, and the chest. That's locked. Huh? Davin can't open it. He's a rogue, but he has no lockpick. He's useless. He's even more useless as a rogue. In terms of lockpicking, stuff like that, he's even more useless. He's never gonna teach him.
Watch it burn as I rip you apart! Bloody monster!
Okay, who's attack? I'm trying to. There we go.
Now's better than later.
Right on. It's a massacre! No one's getting out alive!
I'll get on it.
More blood! Where's the next one?
So you can get off my back?
Damn it! Alrighty. Missionary Rigby, Last Will Testament. And that's what leads you to the chest I showed with the flat bit blade. That's where it tells you to go. So Jeez, another chest that I can't open. Small shield. That shield's better than frick. Better than what I've got. Well, I want to use the Denerim's guard shield, but I still don't have enough strength for it. Oh, my back. My back is hurting. My back is hurting. I'm pretty much going to finish off the Kokari Wilds this segment, then I'm going to cut it. Take a lunch break. Do one, maybe two more for today. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, so that's where it was. Yeah. Okay, so that dead soldier we found had the ashes. Pick up this loot. Just come over here. I'll save as soon as the thing lets me save. Pile of rocks and sprinkle on pile of stones. This is, if you read the little note thing he had with him, this is what it tells you to do. And then you can fight this.
Now it's better.
A shade.
Push them back. It's a good day to die.
Can I get you a ladder?
Damn it. Nope. Oh, dang it, I was trying to heal.
Very well.
Any last words? May our blades break through! Push them back!
On it.
Die! Die, foul beast. Why the crap? What kind of injuries? Let me actually take a look at this. Okay, Davith has a torn jugular, penalty to Constitution. Jory has a cracked skull, penalty to Cunning, an open wound, penalty to Nature Resistance. And now I have nothing. I've got. Oh, I haven't gotten back up yet. You cracked skull.
We still need to find
Yeah,
those
I didn't want to talk to
documents,
you, Alistair. I'm trying to get to this.
if they're even here.
Chanter's footing. Sometimes if you're fast, you can get two different loots off of them. One says Gazrath, the other says Pile of Rags. Saving content. This game is very generous in the autosaves. Like more generous than than most games I can think of. Come over here. Come here. Care to join the party, Alistair? Oh, wait, where you go? Oh, eager, are we? So eager. I keep wanting to press this button to attack. Yeah.
Alright. Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back?
When did you start playing Dragon Age 2?
Got it. I'll get on it. Now,
I haven't seen him playing it.
a ladder? Get off my
And
back.
Jory's down.
Alright. I'll get on it.
Need help?
Yeah. For your buttons. Remember the buttons. Okay, the big threat is down. Herlock Alpha is dead.
Right. You're gonna regret this.
right, all right.
Let me! Let me!
Help me! Help me! Oh, that's a big baby! I'm a useless little turd! Not a whole lot of people like jewelry. And here we go. Time to collect the warden's cash. Cache. Catchy. However you pronounce it. However you choose to pronounce it.
Well, well.
There's Morgan.
What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch
One
of
of
the
his
wilds,
most
she is.
signature phrases.
She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
You don't know very many elves, do you? I am Link. A pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
Was my mother, in fact.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird-talking log, perhaps?
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Almost like it's plot convenient. Oh, screw you, that was funny. Why are you interested in helping
Why
us?
not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
I want an honest answer. Are you a witch of the wilds?
Have I been dishonest? Some call us witches, yes, but purely out of superstition.
You know what the Circle of Magi is, don't you? The Circle requires an accounting of all mages. That is the law of the land and the Chantry.
If you wish to tell your chantry about me, go ahead. I have nothing to fear from priests.
Tell us more about your mother
She
first.
prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you are here. Come, see for yourself.
She won't be that curious. She knows what I'm doing here. She knows all.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will.
Go with her.
Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Heroic accomplishments. Most powerful foe slain, Gazarath. Most money at once, 67 silver and something. Some change.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe
Grand
you were
Mastermind.
expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe
Get
what
wrecked,
you will.
Jory.
And
She
what
just
of
called you irrelevant.
Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
Let's see. I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True. They came for their treaties, yes?
Doesn't she
and before
say
you
something
begin
that comes
barking,
close to
your
breaking the
precious
fourth
seal
wall?
wore off long ago.
Or is it someone
I
else
have
in the series that
protected
does that?
these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why
Or am I
not?
thinking of something entirely
Take
different?
them to your Grey Wardens
I might be
and tell
trying-
them
I might be
this
thinking about
blight's
Parthenax
threat is greater
Skyrim.
than they realize.
Or you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Suppressing fire. Now that's a useful archery ability. Ugh. Contribution to party damage 0%. Oh, sorry, Davith, but it's official. You suck. Okay, so that's that. I'm out of the wilds. And in the next part, I'll be finishing off Ostagar. Maybe, if there's time, doing Lothering. So for now, I'm going to cut it here. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will see you in the next episode. Later.